What's up, Leo? This is going to be your love check-in for the second half of December. This is for my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It helps out the channel. If you are new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I offer personal readings. All the info for that's in the description box of the video. There's a long wait for a reading with me, so if you want to explore your options, I put links to my affiliates in the description box as well. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5-minute reading free. Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 when you deposit $20. Check them out if you feel called to do so, and otherwise if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I've put the links to those in the description box as well. Leo, we're going to do the check-in, person on your mind. How do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? Then the projected potential outcome for the second half of December. Why do I say potential? Anyone that's new to my channel, I infuse manifesting mindset, law of assumption into my content. So readings are check-ins into one version of you, one version of your specific person, the connection that you are selecting and manifesting now out of the infinite that are available in this very moment. Creation is finished. Everything exists all at once, all versions. And therefore, everything on the outside that is appearing right now in your physical is just you pushed out. It is a reflection of your current version, your state of being, your state of consciousness, and the selection of the person. And your desires are meant for you. You can absolutely manifest anything that you want or anything differently. It just requires a shift in your state and a reselection. So please look at some of the content I've posted and some other coaches online, and I like to teach as I go. Okay, Leo, let's have a look. So the person on Leo's mind, how are they feeling about Leo as we move into the second half of December? I saw an Ace of Cups, love, rebirth. I did see a King of Swords in the reverse. There could have been, King of Swords in reverse can be a bit cold or detached, but they want to like maybe warm it up or have a new start with you. Six of Swords, move into a smoother direction with the Six of Swords. Some of you, there's a bit of travel involved here or something going on over water. But this is, anyway, just moving forward in a positive direction, coming unstuck, releasing potentially something that's kept it on pause if there's been like cold or detached energy. So this would be about moving in a smoother direction or coming unstuck in some kind of a way. And the Ten of Cups is in the reverse. Some of you, there's been issues here to do with family that has caused a pause or a disconnect or a coldness. But yeah, a coldness, literally, Five of Pentacles, as I said that. And then we have the Ace of Wands. They want to warm it up. They want a new start, or they want to invigorate the passion with you, Leo. Tell me about this Ten of Cups in the reverse, okay? What's going on here? The Devil. Okay, some of you are dealing with a situation where there's some like toxic family influence or, you know, feeling chained to family responsibility. Some of you are also dealing with a situation where things have been on pause because there's a need to move away from family responsibility. You could also be dealing with a situation where there are children in the mix or like codependent attachments involving family. This also can be fears and limitations, you know. So that King of Swords I saw in the reverse can be that kind of a little bit of avoidant. Guys, my regulars know why I hate labels. But it could be that there's been this sort of avoidant or like cold detached energy, and that's coming down to like fears and limiting beliefs. If I really want to go deep into this one version and timeline and the circumstances, someone that has fears about like the happily ever after because I have some like heaviness connected to family, you know, abandonment issues, Five of Pentacles. There's coldness here, but they want to warm it up. Lots of attraction and desire, Leo, so no shortage of that. And love. Oh my gosh, King and Queen of Cups, Leo. King and Queen of Cups. So mutual love, that's a match. That's beautiful. There has been some harsh energy in the communication, like maybe it got a bit cold between the two of you, or there's been like a harsh conversation and an erratic stop. I don't think this is a breakup. I just think it's like there's been a stop. You know what I mean? Or a reaction to one another. And that's like coming down to, as I said, maybe some fears or a behavior that's then caused a trigger. You know what I mean? Because this is limiting beliefs. I literally said that. Limiting beliefs and fears when it comes to love, but the love is actually upright here. So this person, King and Queen of Cups, that's a great energy. So this person, there's no doubt that they love you, but there could be outside factors or toxic, a toxic story connected to love. But they want to move away from that, and they want to break free from what's limiting them. And for some of them, maybe they're aware that you need to break free from something that you're tied to or limiting you. I mean, it's also Eight of Swords in the Hierophant card, limiting beliefs when it comes to the happily ever after or marriage, commitment. Some of you, family is playing into this, and this is about religion and culture, small portion of you. Also circumstantial and irrelevant. Leo, they're going to think and feel anyway, whatever you assume them to think and feel. Look at my last live stream that I did and some other content that I do for anyone that's new. But there's insecurities here about it. Small portion of you, someone is moving away from a family dynamic, like someone that there's a codependent tie to, right? Like a commitment. But there's a closing out, there's an ending, Leo, and there's a wanting to transform. So I'm really seeing a moving forward in a better direction and a reinvigorating of passion, mutual love, romance, wanting to make a romantic offer. The Cups cards are all in the upright and they're beautiful, with the exception of the Ten of Cups in the reverse, which tells me that there's either been a breakdown of Ten of Cups outside of your connection, and that's being closed out, unfinished business, family matters, family dynamics, limiting beliefs connected to family or family influence, or a marriage or a commitment of some sort, or children. That's business that has been keeping stuck, like, because Four of Pentacles also and Eight of Swords, it's possible that there's been a trappedness connected to like responsibility. So that's been limiting the movement. And then there's been reactivity to one another, which is coming down, someone could come across as quite cold and then the other one could react. I mean, that's Knight of Swords energy. It can be a bit erratic, but they want to hold on to you, Leo, and they want to break free from what's limiting the connection and come unstuck. And it's like they want to go for it, the Fool card. And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Wands. They want to go for it. For some of you, maybe what's been limiting is that like love can feel like a risk, or there's a risk in really going for it because there's some responsibilities or outside influence that's not so healthy. But it's being tied up. It's being tied up. The world, lots about travel. So this is either about maybe taking a vacay or traveling towards one another if there is distance, but definitely positive movement forward and wanting to really take the leap, break free from limiting beliefs, limitations. Taurus energy, Aquarius energy. We've got lots of cups. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, strong Scorpio, Capricorn. I didn't say that already. Sorry, guys. And Pisces. I said that, but strong Pisces. Okay, more important, Leo, is what you want. This is what you have manifested regardless. You manifest everything, guys. They are you pushed out. So they do have independent thoughts and feelings, but if you predominantly step into a reality where that you assume they think and feel a certain way, they're going to think and feel a certain way. It's just how it is. You're the god of your reality, and every reality. You've got Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck, Leo. So house and home commitment. So it seems like you both want the same thing. Okay. Judgment card. So revival energy after maybe there's been a coldness or a disconnect. There might also be losses financially. There's something about, I'm just getting something about responsibility and potentially outside energy clinging and money matters. But, let's have a look. And the oracle cards will tell us more. And guys, take it only if it resonates. And also, even if it does, take what you like and throw out the rest. It's not so relevant because you're the writer and director of the show. Ace of Swords. So, Leo, you want to have a conversation. There's Five of Cups. You're trying to let go of some disappointments and loss. Past loss, maybe. or regrets between the two of you if you've had some erratic, harsh communication. Three of Swords. Some of you, there's separation going on here, like separation of other energies, or there's just heartache connected to the past or hurt feelings between the two of you, really. Okay, Eight of Swords. You both have Eight of Swords. So there's been this trapped energy, okay? And it's in relation to third parties, guys. Three of Cups in the reverse. So some of you, there's a love triangle, but not like love. There's commitment, okay? Or unhealthy third party energy. It's like maybe there has been separation, but things are being tied up. But it's been keeping things very trapped. Do you feel me, Leo, what I'm trying to say? I hope so. Or this can just be unhealthy influences, because it's a shadow Three of Cups, you know, and then Three of Swords. So causing hurt feelings between the two of you, maybe. You both have Knight of Cups, beautiful. So mutual romantic feelings, mutual love, and then we've got King of Wands. Leo, so it's something might be challenging your confidence in this situation, either a feeling of like stuck in past hurt feelings, or an assumption that this is stuck because of third party energy. Guys, circumstances don't matter at all, so it's all your creation. Eight of Swords is your own limiting belief, and then this person will mirror that back to you, and circumstances unfold in a certain way. If there are still lingering third parties, you can get rid of that, or you can change the story about that, or whatever. It doesn't really matter. King of Wands in the reverse, there is old heartbreak. King of Wands in the reverse also can be that shadow King of Wands, so maybe, you know, passion there has been for sure. Maybe there's been a stalling because, like I said, of ties outside. You both seem to want Four of Wands. I'm going to stick to the fact that I saw the Four of Wands on your end. It may be that this has been there's been questions around whether this is not going to lead to something serious, or you have a story, or there's a story involved here where like people are, you know, not serious, or the one you love is not serious. I don't know. Let's have a look. Six of Swords. You both have Six of Swords. Moving into a smoother direction. Okay, moving on. And then there's the Emperor card in the reverse, and the Eight of Cups, and walking away from what's not serving. Someone here is walking away from something. Now, the Emperor card, this could be a situation that involves a father figure, a husband figure, children, like, or a shadow Emperor energy, which is like, you know, it could be dad issues or something like that, guys, like a controlling figure. And a story then that's played out, okay, like I said, unhealthy influences or something like that, or codependencies. I don't know. This is also about lack of commitment and lack of structure. So moving forward in a more positive direction for your connection, okay, and there's opportunity here. And then you have Hierophant card, and you both have Hierophant cards. So that would be about commitment, traditional values, and then you both have the Devil. Wow. So either you're both mutually feeling stuck in fear and doubt and trapped, or both trapped in codependent situations, or both fearing the other one is not wanting the same thing and sharing the same values. My gosh, like you've got King and Queen. This person has King and Queen of Cups for you, and Knight of Cups. You're maybe not trusting it 100%. So Leo, you can tweak it on this timeline, and you're manifesting this. So for those of you that have been watching me for a while, don't take this as like evidence that your manifestation is on or off point, but like stick to just the parts that you like in the script. The person, so King and Queen of Cups, this person loves you, they want you, they're committed to you, there's no nothing holding back, there's no toxic third parties, there's no toxic influences, there's no fears, there's no issues here to do with values or being not on the same page, there's no Three of Cups in the reverse, there's no exes that need to be left behind, there's no family that's influencing, there's nothing trapping this situation, and the events, the circumstances must shift, and the person also is going to come in and confirm to you exactly what you project outwards, okay? There's a version in existence where it's like that. All right, Leo, let me grab you guys some oracles. What does this person want? Okay, yes, codependent. Oh, possession and control, obsession and restraint. Well, that's the other thing. There could be a little bit of this feeling trapped, like, you know, codependent. So it could be a bit of a push-pull thing. You both also could be dealing with codependent third parties, or they feel that you're in something and you're not breaking free, or they not, okay? Whatever. Emotional block as well. Now, that's the other thing. The Emperor card in the reverse can be a bit that way. So maybe there is trouble. I mean, King and Queen of Cups here, it seems to be that there is this mutual love, but there's been reactivity to one another, like and I'll start with the way that I'll finish with the way that I started. I saw a King of Swords. So there's this feeling of like the way in which the communication can come across could be unemotional or cold. And then there's reaction. But the emotion is there because we do have working on it, persistent, repairing, sabotage and rebuild. And then we have, resentments and triggers. So there's been triggering. There's also karmic relationship, guys. So, you know, you both have Devil and Hierophant cards. So there might just be this kind of ties to tradition or responsibility or other energies that are somehow not very healthy, all right? But you can manifest away that as an influence. Just take your awareness off it. It's a non-issue, and it will go away, okay? All right. The chaser, fear of abandonment, chasing codependencies. Codependencies, again, could be like someone might be holding on very tightly. If this is a love triangle or third party situation or a family member, someone could be holding on very tightly. Or there's patterns that you both have when it comes to like maybe, I don't know, there's a dynamic between the two of you, like codependent, obsession and restraint, possession and control, whatever. There's a healthy, healed version of your connection in existence right now, Leo, where there's no problem and everything is perfect. So just seriously, only focus on that. We have poker face. So taking a chance, not showing hand. This is the risk card. Like, should we go for it? This person seems to want to take a risk, but not showing hand. So there's something about like holding back on one another, and that could cause disconnect. This says separation, missing you, sadness, uncertain future, thinking about you. You both have this trapped energy. Either there's just separation through distance, or your energy because you've gone erratic with one another. There's a separation. There's been a bit of this resentment and triggering, but then they want to work on it and repair it, and they're persistent, sabotage and rebuild. So let's get you guys a romance angel. Wedding, this situation involves marriage. You both had Four of Wands, so, and we have Hierophant card. Now either both of you are married, okay, or you both want to marry each other, but there's been some blocks and there's been some sabotaging or outside influences or something like that, because we have healing family issues, guys. So whether it's family influence on the day-to-day or the way in which family has nurtured, so that causes like a dynamic that you have with one another, like emotional blocks, codependent patterns, whatever the hell, guys, it doesn't matter. Just focus on the healthy, healed version of you and this person where you're together. That's all you need to really do, and affirm for it. It's the same thing, affirming in thoughts. Just project new thoughts onto the situation with repetition till it hardens into fact. Even on this timeline, like they're closing out something, there's a transformation, and they want to take a leap with you, and they want to take a positive shift, and they're passionate about you. Religious factors has come out, which is so interesting because you have the Hierophant card on both ends. Religion could be playing into this. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. It also could be that there's a spiritual element here, you know, that you feel very connected to this person spiritually. And it's triggering this feeling, is it safe to love? Which causes a dynamic. Chaser, runner, codependent, blah, 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 holding back, not showing hand, okay, or toxic ex relationships that have really stemmed then from family, okay, guys, if we really want to go all into it, you know, old toxic family dynamics, then certain way of perceiving love, and then certain relationship dynamics. But Leo, there's a version of you that has no issues at all. This person is you pushed out, and it's the version you selected, one version. So they're not stuck there. You just need to step into reality where there is, of course, love. We're both very open, loving, committed, loyal. There's no avoidance. Like, just affirm for the opposite of what you assume is a block, okay? Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. You both have Knight of Cups. This person has King and Queen of Cups. So there's love here, Leo. So I think I've given you enough to focus on, and I hope that resonated and was helpful. And they're missing you. They want a new start. If you want communication and it's gone a bit cold, it looks like they want that. If you're sitting here and you're thinking that they don't want that, or they don't want to fix things, because this says rebuild, so you're manifesting all of it. So just focus on that. No, we're better than ever. No, we're together. No, we're committed. Live in the end. Each of you is going to have a different desire or way of manifesting it, but just focus on what you want. That's it. All right, Leo, I hope that resonated for you, and if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please. And I'll check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time.